One time for the old times in the East Bay. It's a coach. This is our second of two here on this opening Monday night. Coming up, the Oakland Raiders, playing in likely their final home opener in the 5-1-0 as they host their division rivals, the Denver Broncos. I'll be back to make sense of this opening weekend at halftime, but first, we're out to the Bay Area. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on, but for what might be the final time in the East Bay, it is opening night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black, going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Flush to his, and he will score! Touchdown, Denver! It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check it.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 11-yard. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. This is Gordon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On the ball!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Let's go, baby.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos push further out in front. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break care.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to Jones. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So we have reached halftime here in the final game of opening weekend 2019. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. 21-7, the final score. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 28-16, your final. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The final, 19-14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Let's go.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And some room to roam now. A big play there by Gordon. And even 60 yards for him on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This complete to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Lindsey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Lindsey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Back now in the East Bay. Looking to throw. It's Bronco football, and they also have the... And he will score! Touchdown, Denver! A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. We've seen this already from him in the... So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Nevin Lawson there on the tackle. On play action, they'll throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Jones, 47 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this?
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And
keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Lindsey. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Broncos, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.